Party joining us. Kat, what are we looking at right here? We're going to see you live in the studio, but I'm imagining your journey.
That's me growing up right there. That was me at Christmas a few years. That picture there on the left, that was me on my summer vacation right before I started Nutrisystem. The pants that you just saw me wearing in that photo, I actually have those pants right here. These are the pants that I'm wearing in that picture. And that was right before I started Nutrisystem, and I've been bringing them.
Whoa, that's impressive.
I can stand in one leg of the pants. And I lost my weight originally over 15 years ago, and then during pandemic, I put weight back on. I was talk about rosé all day, every day. I was eating sourdough bread, and I just couldn't get into my clothes. And you know, it's interesting. I was on with Suzanne Runyon earlier
who I know has been using Nutrisystem. I used it years ago, and I use it as supplements now. But yes, she is impressive as well.
She's impressive.
Unbelievable.
And we were on in August of last year.
Yeah.
And in August of last year, I wore this jacket on air. You can go to YouTube right now and pull the show up, look up Suzanne Runyon, HSN 819. I'm wearing this jacket that had sat in my closet for years with the tag on it because I could never get in it. In August, I was in it, but if you pull up that show, you'll see that I can't actually button the jacket.
Look at that. Go, girl.
It's January.
Great.
I'm in it. It's buttoned, and we got mic packs on.
Yeah,
so we got some extras.
And it looks like $1 million on
Thank you.
But that is that journey with Nutrisystem, right?
You're exactly right.
You know, if you go out for a while, it's something you can always go back to. But we make it so easy here at HSN.
It's so easy.
So this is 22 days, right?
Yes.
We can even show everybody what a one day would look like. When I said it breaks down to $9, Kat.
$9 a day.
For breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
For breakfast and snacks.
That's right. And snacks. So something like equivalent to something like this.
Exactly. So what you're seeing here, you're seeing things in different colors. Yellow are your breakfast. So here's your Nutrisystem entree right here, your granola. You're seeing that we've added fresh fruit that you would get yourself at the grocery store. So many other programs, you don't eat fruit. You don't get to eat fruit.
You're right.
You have to skip it. But what's life without fruit? Nutrisystem is about enjoying your meals every single step of the way. Then you get to have a midday snack. Maybe you want to have some string cheese or a boiled egg, or maybe one of the Nutrisystem protein shakes. Then you move on to lunch.
And they're delicious, by the way.
Delicious. The lunch is color-coded in blue. This is the Nutrisystem ramen. We've added a boiled egg. I love an egg with my ramen. And we've paired it with a nice salad here. Then for lunch, color-coded in red, the mac and cheese with turkey sausage, your zucchini noodles, and then every single night you get to have a snack or dessert. It's not only desserts on the weekends, every single night. And these are the cheese puffs. And this isn't 2 servings of cheese puffs. This is a full serving of cheese puffs. So what you're seeing here on the entire table, this would be a sample day on Nutrisystem, eating all of this food and losing weight.
And it's delicious. And you're looking at, it's like, there was times I'd be like, I don't know if I can eat all this.
Right.
I'm being honest with you.
Yeah.
And so here's the other thing. It is that journey, but it's like, we're not, it's a commitment, but it's 5 days, right? And I always love knowing that I had the weekends off.
That's right.
You have the weekends off.
Because it was important for Nutrisystem to say, we want this to fit into your life. We want it to fit into your life. We want it to fit into my life. So they want it to fit in your life, and they want you to enjoy the process. And part of enjoying life is going out and having meals with your friends and family. So that's why Nutrisystem said, so actually what's interesting is in your first month, you're going to receive 4 weeks worth of food, but your first week is what we called Fast 5.
Right.
So for the first 7 days, you're following the Nutrisystem program, and you can lose up to 5 pounds in your first week. Then you move to 5 days a week on the program with your weekends off, and every subsequent week after that is 5 days a week.
But this is enough for all of that, our today's special.
Oh, yeah.
So you get the Fast 5 and everything else.
All
and then
of it.
Let's look at some of these. Here's the thing I noticed, even with you, everybody, and myself, the weight loss, you're seeing some dramatic 30s, 65s, but it's the most healthy weight loss. Like, do you know what I mean? It's from the head. It's not like, it's like, sometimes you say, oh yeah, your tummy looks thinner, but you know, it's unproportioned. To me, it's the most even, natural weight loss that I've ever seen on anybody.
That's right. And sometimes you look at people, you're like, wow, it looks like you struggled to get that off. But with Nutrisystem, wow, look at Tara. She looked like she enjoyed the process. Look at how she's just glowing and vibrant. I mean, she's a pretty girl, but she's just glowing in her after. 26 pounds. But maybe you're watching it thinking, well, I have 126 pounds to lose. Nutrisystem can take that off for you. Nutrisystem can do it. But the key is you have to make the decision today to say, I want to give it a try. I want to see what it can do in my life. When you place your order today, you're going to receive 4 weeks worth of food. Make the decision to eat all of the food, all the breakfasts, all of the lunches, all of the dinners, all the snacks and desserts. And at the end of 4 weeks, if for any reason you aren't happy or you decide, you know what? I don't want to lose any more weight because I want to try something else. You can call HSN and say, I'd like to have my money back, and you'll get it back, no questions asked, and there's nothing to send back because you've already eaten all the food. And think about this, 4 weeks are going to pass anyway. You have to eat something. You gotta eat something.
Yeah,
so
that's a great way of looking at it.
You gotta eat something.
And listen, if you don't see the results, like we know you will. We know you will. You do exactly that. You can send it. Nowhere else does that. Nowhere else does a configuration of over $400 of food where we're taking care of everything: breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and snacks. And you're gonna get your meal plan. You're gonna get all even ideas that when you do go out on the weekends or whenever, different things that you can order.
That's right.
And still feel like you're in, you know, the right plan. I gotta tell you, when I last did mine, which was several years ago, I didn't have beef bolognese. I didn't have.
It's one of the new ones.
I mean, any of the. No, I don't think I had meatballs either. This looks really. Am I able to eat some?
Oh yes, we've got some down here.
It's been a while, but the snacks.
And the great thing about Nutrisystem is every year they keep coming out with new foods and comfort foods, things that we already know and love to eat. Things that, you know, I'm an emotional eater. I eat when I'm happy. I eat when I'm sad. I eat when it's Monday. I eat when it's Friday. I just am, and I'm also a convenience eater. I grew up where we ate like takeout food on a regular basis. So I'm one of those people that when I'm ready to eat, I want to eat. How about some, have you tried the meatballs?
No, that's why I'm sitting here like, no.
Oh, well, you must try the meatballs.
So, and you don't have to do anything. Let's talk about the ease of prep too, because it's pretty much what you're looking at behind us.
So this is all shelf stable. So my grandmother, when I was growing up, she used to preserve plums. She would pick the plums from her plum tree. And if you think, it's good, right? It's good. Yeah. A moment of silence for the meatballs.
That's seasoned like homemade. Like that's delicious. And the sauce is delicious.
It's delicious. So what Nutrisystem does is they put all of the ingredients, this is the mac and cheese with turkey sausage. They put all of the ingredients in the container. That's what my grandmother used to do with her plum preserves. They put all of the ingredients in the container, seal it, and then cook it. So it's the process that keeps it shelf stable, so they don't have to use a lot of, or any preservatives, no artificial preservatives, no artificial colors, no artificial flavors. So this is healthy food that's good for you, and it tastes what?
I'm not kidding. And I know my meatballs. I'm from Philly. They are delicious, absolutely. And the proportion, so there's no guessing, right?
That's right, no guessing at all. I call it the ultimate seafood diet. Everything that you see in the package, you can eat. How about butter popcorn? And, you know, you mentioned a moment ago that this is about $9 a day to eat. You can't go to the movie and get popcorn for $9. The last time I went to the movies, my popcorn was $13. I don't even think they popped it fresh there. I think they brought it in from somewhere. $13. And you know you're getting old and you're like, when I was a kid, popcorn was like $1.50.
It's true though, right? It's like, what happened? My goodness. Okay. I wish I could put those meatballs there and let everybody try them because they're good.
So good.
Yeah, there's so many new things here too. And the beauty is, you do all the work for you. Nutrisystem, that was, how many years ago was this designed?
Nutrisystem has been
around a long time.
About 50 years.
50 years, wow.
And they're constantly evolving, constantly saying, what is it that people like to eat? People like to eat mac and cheese. I like to eat mac and cheese.
Yeah.
I like to eat pizza. I like to eat meatballs. I like to eat popcorn. I like to eat chocolate chip cookies, and everything that you're seeing here, these are the actual portions. Nothing was doubled up, nothing was, you know, doctored to make it look bigger. These are the actual portions, and with everything you'd be adding fresh fruit, salads, and you just get up every day. I'm someone who doesn't like to eat the same thing every single day.
Right.
Sometimes I get up and I'm like, it feels like a chocolate day. I can have chocolate. Oh, and you get the chocolate lovers bonus
included
in your first order.
And
That's
what
right.
is that exactly? Because
So let's go right there.
Come over
See
here.
right there in the basket?
I know you can get the chocolate bonus on its own. It's like $50.
Oh, wow.
But it's included
That's
in the
right.
today's special.
So we can start on this end. So what you're seeing right here, this is the chocolate lovers bonus that you're getting with your first order. These are your protein shakes that come with your first order for your Fast 5. But everything that you're seeing right here, these are your snacks right here in purple. These are your dinners in red. And we're going kind of in reverse order, what you think of this day, but you don't have to eat breakfast for breakfast, lunch for lunch, dinner for dinner. I'm someone who likes my heavier meal a little bit earlier in the day, so you can have your dinner for lunch, your breakfast for dinner. Maybe you're a shift worker. When I was working at CNN, I was on the morning show.
Right.
I'd get to work at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I would move my meals around, and you can do that. The key is just eat all of the food for the day. This isn't about skipping meals. This isn't about starving. This is about eating and losing weight.
And you will see that, and you will notice that, you will hear that, you will hear people coming up to you, what are you doing? I mean, you're a perfect example. Suzanne's a perfect example. Years ago, I did it. It absolutely worked for me. I was able to keep it off, and I went back one more time, and I've been pretty able to sustain. But it also teaches you how to eat.
That's right.
It really, truly does. And this is a perfect way, because I'm not kidding, I'm going back for those meatballs. The food is good, and it's there. I mean, and that's the other thing. A lot of diets are great, but that's a lot of time you gotta, you know, go and put forward to get, you know, shopping and then do the cooking and the prep work and all of that. This is done for you.
And I would get overwhelmed with those other plans. Like, I would get overwhelmed with all of the different ingredients and all of the recipes, and I'm not the best cook anyway. In fact, I can't even cook at all. It was expensive, and then I was also wasting food. I was finding that I wasn't eating all that. I was throwing away. That's just cash in the trash by throwing away food. With Nutrisystem, your budget for the month is locked in. You know what you're eating. You know what you're spending. And again, with the Nutrisystem challenge, it's no risk, because at the end of the month, once you've eaten all of the food, if for any reason you aren't happy, you can call HSN and say, I want my money back, and you'll get it. No questions asked. You have to eat anyway. You can't go to the grocery store and eat for a month and say, I want my money back. Eat at a restaurant for a month and say, I want my money back. But you can do that here and lose weight and enjoy the process.
And one day is under $10. I mean, we go to these coffee specialty shops now and pay close to that for a fancy coffee.
Again, I don't know where you and Valerie and Tina are buying coffee for $10. You are now the third person who says they buy $10 coffees.
I don't.
I'm not hanging out with y'all. I'm not hanging out with you.
They're out there.
I'm cheap. I'm not spending $10 on a coffee.
But it amazes me, because I see it and it's just like, oh my goodness. But anyway, case in point here, it's your breakfast, it's your lunch, it's your dinner. You provide a little bit of fruit, and you provide a little bit of salad. Guess what? You're set. All your snacks are done. This also includes that Fast 5, so that's where your way to lose up to 5 pounds in your first week with the Fast 5. In a study, the average weight loss was nearly 5 pounds in the first week.
That's right, and that's so important, because how often have we tried other programs and you think, well, I am really working. And so when I get on the scale at the end of the week, I better see some numbers. And you get on the scale, you're like, wow, I didn't lose any weight. My first week on the program, I lost just over 5 pounds. I thought there was something wrong with the scale. I went and got a 5-pound dumbbell and put it on the scale. I was like, wow, okay. I realized, so then I stayed on it, and then about the third week is when people in my office were like, are you doing something different? Are you doing something different with your hair? The 6th week, I was a full pant size smaller.
Let's show that again.
And then in just a few short months, I was no longer wearing these pants, and these are the pants that I was wearing on my summer vacation right before I started the Nutrisystem program, and I've been bringing these pants for 15 years.
Yes.
And the thing is, after pandemic, I couldn't even get in my regular clothes. This jacket had hung in my closet for years with the tags on it. Every year I said, this is gonna be the year. It wasn't fit. I almost got rid of it because I was like, I'm never gonna get in it. Last August, I was able to get in it, and I wanna encourage you, go to YouTube, find that show, Suzanne Runyon, HSN 819. That's the show you're looking for. And about 5 minutes into the show, you'll see where I step out and I'm talking about how, oh, I'm in it, but you'll see it stops like right here.
Yeah, yeah, but
Right
see
here.
how it continues to progress.
That's right.
That's why our auto ship is always so popular too. So if you are just tuning in, yes, you can try it just for once, but here's our thing, I say. I mean, it took me about, I wanna say about 4 months to really, I mean, I would see the results within the first couple weeks, but then to really see and get to my goal. But everybody's different.
Right.
But here's the beauty with auto ship. First off, we have this today's special price, which we won't repeat. And then when you're on auto ship, soon as you're running low, guess what?
It's there.
It's there. It's back for you. So you're not, going out. You don't have to go online. You don't have to figure anything out. And you're securing this today's special price. So it's going to be there for you. You'll get 22 of your breakfasts. You'll get your lunches. You'll get your dinners. You'll get your snacks. In the initial one, you're getting the chocolate specials and you're getting the Fast
shakes.
Five, right? Which is the shakes, which we were just talking about, which is great to rev everything up,
Right.
and get started. But there's no risk here. I mean,
No risk.
This is what's amazing. $400 is what we're looking at altogether.
And when you talked about auto delivery a moment ago,
Yeah.
at one point my top weight was 240 pounds when I was in my 20s, and I'm 5'6". I didn't gain the weight overnight. I wasn't gonna take it off overnight.
No.
And that's the importance
It
of
takes
auto
time.
delivery. So if you're someone who has more than 10 pounds to lose, auto delivery is absolutely the way to go.
Right. Oh, absolutely. That's been 3 to 1 because there's so many, actually, so many people watching too that are on Nutrisystem and they're looking and saying, okay, this is a much better deal that I
and they're
can get.
switching.
And they're switching. Yeah. Which, you know
Wow,
what?
that's smart.
Whatever works best for you, but you know what? You're at the right place at the right time. We love having this partnership. We love saying, you know what? Give us 22 days. And you have that, again, unconditional guarantee. Now, we're showing you here some more of these. I got to go back to the snacks here because it all looks so delicious.
It's so yummy. Have you tried the cheese puffs?
No, I wanted to when we were over there.
So good.
So I had cheese puffs years ago, but they weren't this thick.
No.
If I remember correctly, they were
new
good.
Now they're so good, so cheesy. I am a cheese puff connoisseur. So good. Do you have cheese on my face? Okay.
They're better than the other ones.
So good. They're really good.
I'm able to
I'm
satisfy
gonna go some popcorn too.
right through. We're going to go through everything again, what you're going to receive. We want you to hear great testimonials. If you've been thinking it's a new year, and listen, I know it's a big resolution. A lot of people say, okay, this is the year I'm going to do it. One of the easiest way and one of the most effective ways, and we can say that because it's a system that's been around nearly 50 years. We can show you. We see our celebrities that we love on television. We know there's great infomercials out there from Nutrisystem. We know it works. It's just that commitment, and that's exactly what Kat just said. You might be sitting there until you make that decision. Mine was when I was at home, when I finally got it, and I was going through the box. I'm like, oh, I can do this. This looks really good. It was, and I knew I had that freedom too, that I had my cheat days. I knew it had, again, back then we didn't have chocolate specials or any of that or all those goodies. We did have some little snacks and pretzels. But once you start that journey and you see results like anything, you're gonna do it.
You're gonna do it.
You're gonna do it. And it's a unique system. I don't know, I never will know how it works. People always say, I'm like, I don't know how it can work for you. It works for me, it works for him. I know it's a big science behind it. Bottom line is it works. And we can show that to you over and over again. I mean, dramatic, whether it's 15 pounds, whether it's 150 pounds, right? You've seen results like that.
Absolutely. Take a look at Randy. 35 pounds lost. Here's Scott, who lost 30 pounds. These are people who said, I want to see what Nutrisystem can do in my life. They gave it a try. And look at Mike, 55 pounds down. If you're sitting at home watching this, Marie Osmond was sitting at home watching a presentation just like this. Morgan was sitting at home watching a presentation. She's now down 128 pounds. Marie Osmond was watching a presentation like this, had her assistant call in, place the order, and then she got Dancing with the Stars. So she was dancing while she was on Nutrisystem, and now she's one of, Nutrisystem's greatest ambassadors. And that's because the program works.
Yeah.
And, there's lots of different things out there in the marketplace right now, but there is no version of weight loss that doesn't include healthy portion-controlled eating. Period. Period. That's it. There are no magic potions, pills, powders, lotions, fat melting, whatever. It doesn't exist, because if it did, that's what would be on a table in front of me, because I would have done it already. I was the medical anchor for one of the largest news organizations in the world. I had access to everything.
Sure.
Everything.
Sure.
I saw it all. It was Nutrisystem. I like to say Nutrisystem found me. But what happened was I actually went on the program and had lost my weight. My story appeared in a magazine, and Nutrisystem called me and said, "Did you really go on our program?" I said, "I did." And they made me an offer I couldn't refuse, and that was to come here and tell you about the Nutrisystem program, because there's someone that needs to hear this. I was someone who struggled with weight my entire life for decades. I thought I was big boned, that my metabolism was slow, I was fluffy. I told myself every single thing, but the problem wasn't me. The problem was all these other programs that I had tried. Then I tried Nutrisystem, and it was like that light bulb moment that went off. So today, if you can hear me right now, you don't have to believe me today that it works, but what I want you to do is just try something new. Try Nutrisystem today. Just pick up the phone and say, "Okay, I'm gonna try it." And at the end of 4 weeks, after you've eaten all of the food, if you aren't happy, call HSN and say, "I want my money back," and they'll give it to you, no questions asked. I mean, there's really...
It's not going to happen. If you do it the right way, it's not going to happen.
It's not gonna happen. The only answer right now is yes or yes.
Yes, true. Right, I say yes at the same time. And that is why, again, auto ship 3 times more popular right now, because you're securing this one day only price. Even our HSN price, we're still 26% off on our today's special value, but this is also a $400 breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and snacks, 22 days, and you get the Fast 5. So that's all included. The auto ship, the only thing, it will be the 22 meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It just won't include the chocolate special or the Fast 5. So you're gonna be already through that, already down at least 5. But we do have a caller on the line,
great.
which I'm so thrilled. We have Jared, who is joining us. I believe Jared has been using the Nutrisystem as well. So Jared, thank you for calling. Happy New Year. You're live on the air with Kat and Lynn.
Hey, thank you. Same to you guys. I appreciate you giving the opportunity to talk about Nutrisystem. It's been life-changing for me, so I appreciate that.
Oh, life-changing. Do tell, Jared, how much weight have you lost?
I've lost 52 pounds on Nutrisystem, which is unbelievable for me. I mean, throughout my life, I've tried different things here and there to lose a little bit of weight, and I seriously would last 6 hours and be like, I'm going to get a donut. I can't do this. But once I found Nutrisystem, it's been so easy for me. I can't believe it.
Now, what did you find easy about it?
So a couple things. There's a plan, and that was my problem before. I didn't have a plan, so I would last 6 hours and be like, well, I guess I'm going to go get a donut now. Everything is laid out for you, and that's what I find so easy for me. I can't think about what am I going to make for dinner tonight, or what am I going to make for lunch. They have it spelled out for you. Here's what you can eat. Here's what you can eat, and it's been amazing. It's been so simple for me, and then that's probably been the biggest thing for me is the plan they have.
And how soon after you started the program did you know that it was working?
The second day. I weigh myself every day. That keeps me motivated, and the second day after I started, I noticed my weight was dropping every single day. I had weight loss, and that kept me motivated. So I knew it was working almost immediately.
And Jared's response was the second day.
Okay.
The second day, he's...
I've lost him in my ear.
Yes, I know she lost the audio for you, Jared. Sorry about that. But he said the second day, he was weighing himself every single day. And you saw that progression. So he was saying the number one thing he loved about Nutrisystem was it was a plan.
Oh,
It was a plan. So you didn't have to worry about what am I having for dinner tonight. Would give you options. And it's something as a lifestyle, Jared, can you see yourself doing and maintaining? I mean, obviously, for how long have you had the weight loss?
Yeah, so my goal was to lose 35 pounds, and I hit 35 pounds, and it was so easy for me. I said I'm going to go for 50. That's a good round number, so I went to 50 and actually got to 52 pounds, and that was where I thought I'm going to stop there. And so I've been on this program for, a year and a half almost, and I'm maintaining. I mean, over the holidays I gained 2 or 3 pounds, which everybody does,
Sure. Sure.
but I'm maintaining at that 50-pound weight loss a year and a half later.
Year and a half later, 50-pound weight loss.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, I mean, Jared, you're an inspiration right now to so many people who are just tuning in, who may have seen, listen, we know Nutrisystem's out there in infomercials, it's available. Sometimes it's just hearing somebody else's story that resonates with you or with me, and that makes them like, okay, maybe I can do this.
Maybe I can do this.
And a year and a half later, still taking 50 to 52 pounds off and staying.
And that's life-changing.
That's absolutely. He said during the holidays, a couple pounds here and there, but that's the way it should be.
Right. Enjoy your life.
Yes, absolutely have to. You are an inspiration. Thank you so much, Jared, for sharing your story. We so appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you. And anybody listening out there, do it. If I can do it, I promise you can do it. You'll see results immediately. And just stick with the plan, though. You can't sneak things in here and there. Stick with it until you get going, and then you can kind of start incorporating different things. But stick with it, and I promise you, you will see results with this plan.
Fantastic. Oh, what an inspiration. Thank you, Jared. He said, you know what, just stick with it. Stick with the plan. I promise you, he said, if it worked for me, it can work for anybody.
Wise words.
And then he said, it was wonderful what he said, too, because I remember this, when you're with the plan, then you can start. Once you get to your weight loss, where you want to be, you can start incorporating little things, but you start learning how to do that. They teach you in the plan where, when you get to that place, how you start incorporating, how when you go out to dinner, smart choices to make. They really thought of everything. That's what his main thing, because unfortunately, Kat was having a hard time hearing, but he was saying it was all laid out for me.
That's right. And the thing is with the other programs, let's say it's the all juice diet. Well, what do you do once you've lost? Well, first of all, it's miserable to do all the time, but what do you do when you get off the program? How do you know how to eat? What if it's the all powdered potion something? Well, what do you do when you're done? With Nutrisystem, you're eating foods that you know and love. Pizza, pastas, but just in proper portions. So now when you go out, when your meals come, I was finding on my weekends off, I would go eat at a restaurant and order my favorite meal, and when it would come, I would go, oh, I can now see that that's really 3 portions.
Yes.
I would now intuitively just stop eating sooner because I was full, because now I had learned it was very easy for me to transition into, oh, I can maintain now. And I was someone who I would hear people go, oh, I'm an intuitive eater. Like I just, I stop eating when I'm full. I didn't really know that. If it was in front of me, I was going to eat it. If I was having a hard day, I wanted a whole pizza that I was going to eat myself. I wanted brownies. Then there were times when I thought, well, I'm hardly eating anything. I just went and I got a muffin at the coffee shop and, a latte, and my lattes are $4, not $10.
Yes, but you also learned that latte and muffin.
Well, and I didn't know before that the muffin was 400 calories, the latte was 250 calories, then I wasn't eating the whole rest of the day. I was doing it completely incorrectly, and that's because we live in a society that doesn't really support healthy eating.
True.
So what Nutrisystem does is it puts a system into your life. It puts a structure around your eating. Are you someone that doesn't have a structure? Maybe you just never learned the way I did? Go ahead and give Nutrisystem a try, and today is the day to do it.
It really is, and I'm telling you, at this value, that's what today's special is all about. We only do a couple a year, and couldn't be a better time. It's a new year, but this is what Jared was talking about. I am telling you, it could not be simpler. I mean, they lay everything out, what you like, what you do, it's so simple, and it's very encouraging too.
Yes.
So, and they give you some different ideas, and that's going to come along with it. They give you a daily tractor. That's when you're doing the Fast 5. So it's giving you that little encouragement. You will lose, again, if you're doing it via how it's supposed to be done, up to 5 pounds in the first week.
That's right.
So that's a good, woo-hoo, get you started.
You also get free access to the Numi app. Stay right there. I'm going to grab this and bring this over.
That.
And inside the app, you get access to nutritional coaches. So you can, if you have any questions, sometimes losing weight can be lonely. If you have any questions or maybe you just need some extra support, this is a free app that you get free access to. You can message your nutritional coach through here. You can look up recipes. Everything is in the app, and this is free.
I love them. I don't have anything like that before. That's
I
also
know.
coming with this today's special. Our auto ship is 3 to 1. Thousands have been sold just in this presentation. I'm so excited for everyone. You know what? As a spokesperson, you know, and I can say it's a little bit of myself, seeing those results years back, there's nothing a better feeling. Once you get to that goal, or even when you start seeing it working inside, you can't put a price tag on that.
Right.
You feel better, you look better, people, it's all around, and it just makes me so happy to see so many people are saying, yeah, I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna give it a try. You know what? You can learn more on hsn.com, and as you're there, take a look at all the great specials that are going on. And we have great ideas on how to refresh your new year, but nothing better than our today's special.
Kick off the year with something new. We're bringing you fresh finds from all your favorite brands. Discover new styles and never seen before fashion, jewelry, and accessories. And don't miss new arrivals for home, crafting, beauty, and so much more. Plus, we'll have brand new fun-infused programming to lift your spirits. Be the first to find something new. Starts Friday at midnight. We love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com and search Gemstone Care to see our gemstone enhancement chart. The new year is a great time to hit reset and focus on you. AutoShip lets you lock in your price today and set up automatic deliveries on a schedule that works for you. You'll never pay more and you'll never run out. It's the easiest way to stay all stocked up all year long. Lock in your price and stay stocked up. The HSN deal is a great value that we bring to you every day. Thanks to our long and valued partnerships with the brands you love most, we are able to offer amazing products at great values. Shop the HSN deal with confidence from us to you.
I am a real customer, and I love still being here telling people don't give up. I'm living proof that Nutrisystem works and it changes your life, and you don't ever have to be that again. They fix it for you. They help you love yourself and move forward and have a great life.
What a beautiful spokesperson, and we've been seeing Marie for many, many years, continuing, you know, to talk about the wonderful successes that she's had, and she has seen from those that have taken that opportunity to try Nutrisystem. But for those who haven't or have, we have a special here. I can't stop eating those little puffs. That's what's happening. They're so good. Anyway, we have a special, today's special from Nutrisystem, a wonderful partnership that is very concise and very simple. So you can start off, basically, it's 22 days. You can give us 22 days or give us 5 days on top of that. And you can, if you're doing it, by the way, the fast track is, you can lose up to 5 pounds. But here's the thing. You're gonna receive 22 breakfasts, and that's gonna be color-coded yellow. It couldn't be any simpler. I hope you had a chance to hear Jared, who called in earlier and said it was the planning, it was the ease, he's been a year and a half at his goal weight. Here's your blues. You're gonna receive 22 wonderful lunches. Red is going to be your dinners. And I was just talking to Kat a minute ago. I said, it's like, can't get over still how delicious that meatball was. I can't wait to try the pizza. Wait till you see some of the great things you're going to get there. You're also going to receive all of your snacks, so 22 snacks. We have a chocolate bonus that's coming along with this. And again, you'll learn how to incorporate all of that. And then your Fast 5 in your individual shakes. So that is another bonus that you're receiving with our today's special, which is over a $400 value that we're offering today with 5 flex payments, free shipping. And I love what Kat said, and Kat Carson is our special guest, and she is a true, again, spokesperson from Nutrisystem. She has used Nutrisystem. She's going to share her story with you, a true success story, and has been for years. But you know, it's HSN. You can get this home. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So this is a 22-day system because you're getting the weekends off. We'll explain that to you if you're just tuning in. But Kat, here's your journey, right?
That's
so we
right.
explain to everybody what we're looking at here.
Well, and the pants that you just saw me wearing in the picture where I'm wearing the tank top, these are the pants that I have right here. These are the pants that I was wearing on my summer vacation right before I started Nutrisystem. And before I came here today, I got in one leg of the pants just to make sure I could say on air, I can stand in one leg of these pants. And the jacket that I'm wearing, it hung in my closet for years with the tags on it because when I bought it, it didn't even fit.
Yeah.
It was just so pretty. I thought it was pretty. So I said, one day I'm gonna be in it. And I know you're watching going, I know there's something hanging in your closet. One day I'll get in it. One day I'll get in it.
Yeah,
well,
it.
1 year went by, 3 years went by, 5 years went by. I still wasn't in the jacket. I almost got rid of it, but it still just stayed in the closet. And I put on some weight during pandemic, and I said, you know what? I'm going back on Nutrisystem. And by August of this past August, I was in the jacket. You can go to YouTube, you can look up the show, look up Suzanne Runyon, HSN 819, and you'll see us on air for the midnight show. I'm wearing this jacket. I step out around the 5-minute mark, and you'll see I can't close the jacket. I was in it, but I couldn't close it. That was August. Here we are in January. I'm in it, it's buttoned, and that's with
And you
2
look
battery
fabulous.
packs on behind here. I was like, wow, oh my gosh. And I remember before I started the program, the year before I started the program, I was at a holiday party with my boss, and we said, you know what, we're gonna spend the next year losing weight. And when we come back to the holiday party next year, we're gonna have lost weight. Well, not only had I not lost weight, I had gained weight. I didn't go to the holiday party. I didn't go to any New Year's celebrations. So what is it that you're missing out on because you're thinking, I don't have anything to wear? I'm wondering what people are gonna say. Are you not planning on going to your class reunion this year because you're worried about your weight? Are you not going on a family vacation because you don't wanna wear a swimsuit? Nutrisystem can get you there. I know that feeling. Nutrisystem can help you get back in life, and you'll enjoy the process all along the way. Look at Michelle, who lost 41 pounds. She said it was a picture of her with Santa Claus when she took her daughter to take a picture with Santa Claus, and she said she was bigger than Santa Claus, and she says, I've got to do something. Her holiday gift to herself that year was Nutrisystem, but really her gift to herself was the gift of getting back into life. That's right, the gift of health. Here's Tara, who lost 26 pounds to lose. She's beautiful. Everyone's beautiful in there before, but there's a glow that they have in there after. And that's because Nutrisystem also gives you this confidence of, wow, I can really do this. We've been programmed to think weight loss is hard. Now, it's not necessarily easy. It's challenging.
It's a commitment.
That's right, but Nutrisystem makes it not so hard because they've done the hard work.
They did everything for you.
That's
so
right.
hence what this value is,
That's right. Nutrisystem did the hard work. All you have to do, 2 things. Place your order today and eat the food. That's it. That doesn't sound that hard to me.
No, and I'm telling you, we're going to show you what a day's worth of food looks like, if you don't mind. We're going to walk over here, and we broke that down to under like $9. $9, a little over $9.
A day.
Okay, for your breakfast, for your lunch, for your dinner, and your snacks. I mean, listen, and listen, it's delicious. I know they just brought some more foods out, so I can't wait to explore some of those too. But to see everything you need, right? Whatever it may be, if you love cereal, and I love what you said too, Kat, you don't have to eat breakfast in the morning. I mean, you might be on shift work. This is all what's good for you, what works for you.
That's right. It's just about eat the food. So if you're thinking, well, am I going to get hungry? Look at everything that's on this table. This is a typical day on Nutrisystem. You would get up in the morning, and if you're gonna have your breakfast for breakfast, how about granola? This is the Nutrisystem granola. We've added fresh fruit because you can have fruit when you're on the Nutrisystem program. Then moving down here, for your midday snack, maybe you wanna have a boiled egg, maybe you wanna have some string cheese that you have in your fridge, or maybe you wanna have a Nutrisystem protein shake. Other programs, a protein shake is a meal, not with Nutrisystem. It's a bonus, it's an extra. Then for lunch, This is the Nutrisystem ramen, big bowl of ramen.
so
Look at those
good.
noodles. You get to have a nice side salad with it. Then for dinner, maybe you want to have the turkey mac and cheese, or the mac and cheese with turkey sausage and the zucchini noodles, and you're still not done eating at that point. Here are the cheese puffs, and this is everything that was in one bag of cheese puffs, and you get to eat all of them. It's not like when you go to the grocery store and you pull out a package, because I used to like just kind of eat them right out of the package, and then I would look at the bag and go, oh gosh, that was like 8 servings.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you buy like some chocolate covered something and it's like 3 pretzels or 8 of whatever, and you got to count them out. You don't have to do that with Nutrisystem. What's in there, you can eat.
have.
If there's a whole bag of chocolate chip cookies, eat them all.
Yes.
A bag of cheese puffs, eat them all. Because this is about eating and losing weight.
Exactly. And you know, to that point too, Kat, it's the research of what's not in these pre-prepared foods that I would like to share with you too, because you might be thinking, oh well, it's, you know, I just put it in the microwave. There's really great things that are not in here.
Exactly, because Nutrisystem is all about health. So often if you, like some people say, well, I'm gonna go to the grocery store and I'm gonna create my own plan. I'm gonna buy the frozen meals there, but those meals frequently have artificial sweeteners. Not with Nutrisystem. Nutrisystem has no artificial sweeteners, no artificial flavors, no colors from synthetic sources, no high fructose corn syrup, and no MSG. Try to do that at the grocery store.
Yeah, no, and not only
to do it.
And like we said, it is, you know, dieting can be very discouraging, and that is why I think Nutrisystem for 50 years has been so successful. It's like, you know what, it's that commitment, and like you said, if there was ever a time today, try it. You might get it home, just say, you know, I'm never gonna do it. Send it right back, that's okay. But for those who are saying, all right, I'm gonna at least I'm gonna try that Fast 5.
That's right.
It's included in this. You can do that. If again, and then just open up the breakfasts, the lunch, and dinners, and you're gonna start seeing like, okay, some of this just came out. First off, the pizza, like that thick crust pizza. What is this? The turkey and macaroni?
Yep, mac and cheese with the turkey sausage.
Oh my goodness! And
The
what's
bean
this?
bolognese.
Oh my! I gotta trace this.
So yummy. This is the ramen. I think I'm gonna have the ramen.
Oh, the ramen.
Did you want the ramen?
No, no. You go ahead. I love them all. Like,
Well, you
listen.
can choose. You choose. But smell how good that. Right.
Oh yeah, I might want to.
Right.
And I love mac and cheese.
I'll do the mac and cheese.
Okay, I mean, listen, there's not a bad
because
one
I
in
wanted
there.
the mac and cheese. This is one of my favorites, but the ramen is good too.
Yeah, that's a new
It's all
one
good.
too. So they do continuously update as
Yes.
well, but you can just see in front of us. It's the proportion, but these are yummy and delicious and done. There's no issues, like, you know, and that's the other thing Jared was saying. It made it so easy, just knowing that I didn't have to come home and weigh what I was going to eat and what am I going to make for dinner tonight or what. And like you said, no magic pill out there. No,
It doesn't. There's no magic.
There
There's no
isn't.
magic.
It's committed. It's commitment from you, but it's all done for you.
That's right.
You know, I remember in my pantry, it was so easy for those few months. It was like, only thing I would do at the market was just get my waters and things like that and Sam's salad. At that time, we couldn't even do the fruit. So now you can also incorporate a little bit of fruit into some of your Nutrisystem plans, which
And it
is
was
great.
fun.
Yeah.
I loved getting the box and then opening it up and then like putting it in my pantry and knowing that everything was right there. And what we're eating is you would still have a salad on this. So the ramen is a lunch. This is a dinner. You would still have vegetables or a salad on the side. So there would still be more food along with this. So you're eating all day long and losing weight.
That's seasoned, like I'm at like a Thai restaurant. That is really, really, really good. So these are just some of the examples that are in there. I have to at some point try that pizza too. But pizza being one of those, and you get to learn, this becomes your lifestyle. So for those who are just tuning in, it is our best value of the day. We launched that at midnight last night. Kat is here. Kat is a spokesperson. Kat has seen the results. Suzanne Runyon has been on it, who looks absolutely amazing. I've been on it from years ago and was able to maintain after a few months. But it is that system that is there for you, and it's right there. No guesswork, really very easy prep. And only here at HSN, we have over a $400 value on a 22-day system, really, if you will. But you're also getting the bonuses to go along with it. We are over 25% off of what the HSN price will be. So that's an additional savings up until midnight tonight. And then, of course, we ship it to you for free, which we love. It'll be right there. You're right. It's fun. You get the box home and you go through. You're like, here's my lunches. What are my breakfasts? You know, and I would separate each one. So I would know. and then all the delicious snacks that go along with it, and then the meal plan that comes with it, which is ideal because it just walks you through. There's no guesswork. Once you're on it, it's like boom, 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 so easy, so fast, and then boom, 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 you start seeing the results. That's the best part. There's nothing more rewarding than that, and we can share those with you over and over again. I mean, I love what you said, whether it's 15 pounds, whether it's, 160 pounds, you can do it.
You can do it, but as long as you pick up the phone today,
you have to commit,
or go to your app and say, I want in. I want to give it a try. I want to see what the Nutrisystem pizza tastes like, what the mac and cheese with turkey sausage tastes like. Audrey did it. She lost 50 pounds. How much weight do you want to lose? Is it 5 pounds, 10 pounds? Is it 110 pounds? You're never really going to know what Nutrisystem can do in your life unless you get it home and say, okay, I'm going to commit to it for the next 4 weeks. Keith said, I'm going to commit. He lost 55 pounds. Who says men don't have commitment issues? Or who says men have commitment issues? He did it. 55 pounds down. Look at Randy, who lost 35 pounds. And these are real people, just like you, just like me, who said, let me see what Nutrisystem can do in my life.
I got to tell you, I could watch these all day because it's like I said, it's a melt. And it's unlike any other weight loss system I ever experienced. This pizza's awesome. The sauce is so good. It's the same thing with the meatballs. The sauce is just so good.
Well, when you talk about the before and after pictures, I was someone growing up because I always had a weight issue. My top weight was 240 pounds. I'm 5'6". I loved reading before and after stories, success stories in magazines. I had a website with like before and after stories. I just loved them. And I used to always think, I wish I could be them. I used to love watching the reveals on TV, that show where they were like trying to lose weight loss. I would like, please, can Richard Simmons show up on my doorstep and help me lose weight? And I just never thought that I could be one of those people. But it was Nutrisystem that did it for me. And again, when I was at CNN, when I say I had access to everything, everybody.
You're a medical reporter, right?
That's right. And I did fitness segments. I could call anybody, and I was slowly putting on weight the whole time I was there. We had a food court downstairs in the headquarters, and so it was nothing for me to go down and get fast food and come up. And I thought I was walking a lot because it was a really big building. I wore a pedometer one time. I was like, I barely walk 2,000 steps a day, and I'm eating fast food. I can't do it. It wasn't until I tried Nutrisystem, and I didn't want my colleagues to know that I was on another quote-unquote diet. So when I first got my Nutrisystem in, I was taking them out of the Nutrisystem packages and putting them in plastic containers. And I know my little snarky coworkers were like, there goes Kat Carney, she's eating a cookie. There goes Kat Carney, she's eating pasta. And by about the 3rd week, people were like, hey, Kat Carney, did you do something different to your hair? Like, they couldn't quite put their finger on it. About the 6th week, I was a full pant size smaller. And then in just
Come on
over
over here,
4
let's show
months,
this. I love this.
so these are the pants I was wearing on vacation right before I started the Nutrisystem program. And there's a picture of me wearing these pants. These are the actual pants I was wearing. I can literally step inside one leg of the pants now, and then I put on some weight during pandemic and said, I'm going back on Nutrisystem. This jacket that I'm wearing now sat in my closet for 15 years where I was saying one day I'm gonna get in it. I literally bought it and kept the tags on it. August of last year, I was in it, but I couldn't button it, and you can see it for yourself. Go look it up on YouTube, and you'll see in fact, I took a screenshot and I sent it to a friend, and he said, it's like night and day difference.
And that was August, September, October, November, December. Only 5 months ago.
5 months ago. And it's not even like I can get it to here and couldn't button it. I mean, there's a gap there. You can see where I'm pulling it, and it just doesn't button. It just doesn't even close.
Congratulations, you look great. But again, it just continues to work.
That's right.
That's the true difference. I'm gonna take you through one more time everything you're gonna get. So come on down here from the beginning. They make it so simple. There's 22 breakfasts, 22 lunch, 22 dinners, 22 snacks. We have the Fast Five, which we'll explain. We have the chocolate special, and the chocolate special is just, again, with the today's special, the first shipment.
That's right, and it's a bonus because this is our 5th anniversary at
it's happy
HSN, so I
anniversary.
couldn't come empty-handed. I had to come with a bonus.
And we love that, and what better than chocolate? Chocolate-covered pretzels I'm seeing down there. That's definitely a weakness. But again, over $400 value, and this is where we get excited for. It's the 5th anniversary. It's the beginning of a new year. We know this is definitely the time of the year we start thinking about resolutions, especially if it is weight loss. It's like, okay, this is going to be my year to do it. We all know how disappointing it can be. This is an opportunity. And then with HSN, all the great things that we can do with FlexPay, one-day only pricing, free shipping. You get this home for basically $40. That'll be whenever your next billing statement is. We're getting this right out to you. You'll get it in the next few days. And it comes in a nice big box. Everything you need is right there. And you could just think about this. It's beginning of January. Comes, let's say, by the end of next week. You might be down 5 pounds by January the 20th. Okay? Then you have 22 more days. Obviously, auto ship is available because it's something we want you to continue to where you get to wherever your weight loss gain is. And it varies for everybody. You know, you heard Jared who called in, he said, he saw results in 2 days.
That's right, that's right.
So but to stay on it, and that's why auto ship has been so popular, because you're securing the one-day only price, which is, again, over 25% savings from our original HSN price, and then you're guaranteed every 20 days, your whole system's going to be there for you.
That's right. And you're going to continue to lose weight. And like for me, 12 pounds is about a size.
Yes.
So I wasn't really sure, and I was kind of just wearing the same clothes the whole time. Like those pants, those green pants that you just saw me holding that, I'll show you again.
Okay.
I didn't even realize how much smaller I had gotten because I was just on the program.
That's what I said. It's not like any other weight loss. It's like it's proportioned.
Yep. I was wearing these almost the entire time. The picture is from my vacation, but I was wearing these almost because they got a drawstring.
Yeah,
so I was
comfy.
able to, they were comfortable, I could get in them. And I was that girl who used to walk into a store and say a prayer, please let me find anything that can fit, just something that can fit. And if I could get it on, I'm buying it. Yeah. Forget a size, just let me get it on. And so I would buy clothes with drawstrings. I mean, I still do buy clothes with drawstrings because they're comfortable. But I just didn't really recognize how quickly I was losing the weight. It wasn't until really a couple years later, I was going to clean the house. I went to go grab some pants just to wear, and I went, whoa. Oh, these don't fit anymore.
Yeah.
What's going? And it actually took a while for me to get comfortable going into a store because I would go in and go, can I get an extra large, or can I get a 1X or a 3X? And they go, well, I think you're probably like a size 10. No, I'm not a size 10 because it was
so
that quickly. And I remember another time I was walking into a glass window to fix my hair, because I wasn't used to seeing myself small. I was like, that's me? That's the experience I want for you. And you're never gonna know if you could have Nutrisystem to try.
It's
and
so
today's
true.
the day.
Today is, and that's why it's been so. I believe it's Sarah. Thank you so much for calling. You're live on the air with Kat and Lynn. Happy New Year.
Lynn?
Thank you, Cheryl. I think we have your picture.
Now tell us what brings you into Nutrisystem today, because is this a new you now that it's a new year?
Actually, I've been on Nutrisystem now for a year.
And tell us about your success.
I had great success. I was getting ready. My son was getting married last year. And, COVID happened, I worked from home, gained an insurmountable amount of weight. And then my little granddaughter decided to show me how I walk. And she showed me as a hunched over person. And I'm like, oh, that's it. I'm calling Nutrisystem. 43 pounds in 8 months. And I'm still losing weight. And I have a goal of another 10 to 15 more pounds.
Oh my goodness. And let's go back to that moment where your granddaughter was showing you how you walked. What did you think initially when you saw her doing that? How did that make you feel?
Oh, so I'm blessed. They live across the street from me. It's a blended family. So I have a 12-year-old grandson, 11-year-old granddaughter, and now I have a 3.5 and a 1.5. So it was last year, and it was my older granddaughter. And I said, Peyton, Nina doesn't walk like that. She says, yes, you do, Nina. So I had some hip problems. So I was walking crooked as well as being very heavy. So I just, right then and there, I remembered being so active with her that I didn't want to lose out with the two little ones.
Yeah.
You know, and so I did have to do a little physical therapy for my hip. I waitressed for many years. But it was amazing because as the weight fell off and I stood up straighter, taller, and the more I felt better about myself. And one day my granddaughter looked at me and went, Nina, you have skinny legs like my great-grandmother.
And I'm sure lots of energy with all those little ones too, Cheryl.
Oh, they're my exercise program. I tell everyone that's where I go to the beach, I walk. We do, the little ones, they like to do exercise, like leg